Hello and welcome back to the Energy Connect studio at ADIPEC 2025, where I have sitting next to me today Peter Parry, Chairman, Global Energy and Natural Resources at Bain Company. Peter, welcome back to the Energy Connect studio. It's such a pleasure to have you back with us.
Thank you very much. It's good to be back again.
Thank you. So, what brings you to ADIPEC 2025? And can you talk to us about what Bain Company's priorities are here?
Well, we come back, of course, to ADIPEC again this year with renewed optimism and enthusiasm for what's happening in the industry. This is a great showcase, tremendous variety on display here from all kinds of corners of the energy world. It's a unique opportunity to spend time with folks from many different countries, many different parts of the value chain. And we come here and our agenda really is dialogue. We're here to talk to friends and colleagues and make new friends as we go.
Now, last year, back at the studio, we were discussing decarbonization, and it still very much remains on the agenda. So, how are you helping your clients overcome the structural hurdles and challenges that scaling up decarbonization requires?
It's an excellent question, because with oil prices where they are, the industry is more challenged than it was this time last year. But the ambition remains. The ambition remains to stay on track to reduce emissions throughout the energy value chains, particularly in oil and gas. And so we're helping clients, and we're seeing our clients make good progress there. I think the strength and the purpose behind using natural gas is redoubled from where we were last year. There was a lot of intent, and this time in late 2025, I think we see quite a lot of realization of some of those projects, some of those ideas and ambitions. I think the core decarbonization agenda as well within mature operations is again at the top of the list. As companies look to create more and more efficient operations, i.e. lower cost operations, that goes hand in hand with lower emissions. Better run facilities tend to deliver fewer emissions.
Peter, one of the things in the spotlight here at this ADIPEC is AI. So how does AI and digital technologies help accelerate this process of decarbonization?
Well, I think it does it on two different counts. The first is it creates a level of understanding and awareness that didn't exist before. We were very much dealing in the theoretical world, and I think AI allows us to put that information and data in a much simpler form. It allows us to make inquiries and ask questions about the direction we're headed and the source and conclusions that we can reach about how to deal with it in a new way. So AI is really changing the conversation from a theoretical one to a very practical one. Those tools that are being developed today will get replaced fairly quickly by newer and better tools. So I think, again, the AI journey is one of developing quick solutions that can then be scaled up, but not just scaled up as they were, they can be improved. So our understanding of how to decarbonize is accelerating all the time.
You made an excellent point about the evolving role of natural gas in the energy mix. Now, how can the gas market help balance security, affordability and sustainability? And what kind of role do you see the Middle East playing in that?
Well, natural gas is a long-term participant in the energy mix, of course. It represents something like a little more than half as much as crude oil does. But that proportion will grow over time. We see gas playing a bigger role in the mix. And it does that through a couple of different things. First, the growth and success of the LNG industry is putting gas to use in new places. It's putting gas to use in existing places, but at greater scale. And so that's helping us tackle emissions at end use. And it's really that end use decarbonization that means gas is part of that transition story. I think the other part of this puzzle, though, is to unlock what natural gas can do to facilitate both security of energy supply at a local level and do it in a relatively affordable way. Gas pricing is pretty competitive at the moment, and we would anticipate that those price points will change over time, but it's a competitive fuel type. But I think the key thing is it's It's the interlock between that decarbonisation role, providing more security of supply for domestic energy requirements in different parts of the world, and thirdly, unlocking that lower cost energy source.
And Peter, one of the messages this morning from the ADIPEC opening ceremony was about progress with purpose. And at Bain Company, you also align clients around performance with purpose. How does that translate into tangible impact for your clients, especially when, as far as the sustainability commitments are concerned?
Well, I think first and foremost, our clients, whether they be NOCs, IOCs, service sector players, up and down the value chain, all have a basic requirement, which is to be economically viable. That's a prerequisite. And our support and working together with those clients to make them more effective in their operations and more strategic in their investments, then allows them to make those choices that we're hoping they will make, i.e. to create a more sustainable future for not just their shareholders and customers, but for the rest of us as well.
Peter, it's been such a pleasure speaking to you. Thank you for your excellent insights. And thank you for coming down to the Energy Connect studio.
No, it's a great pleasure to see you again, and we look forward to continuing the conversation.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to follow us on social media. You can get comprehensive coverage of the energy industry at energyconnects.com, and I'll be back with another studio interview from ADIPEC 2025. Stay tuned.